Name and school, please.
Jacksonville State, Bill Clark.
Welcome to the OVC. Tell us what it's been like since you took over at JSU.
Well, it's been a whirlwind. We got there in December from the first player meeting to getting off-season workouts going, recruiting, spring ball, and then, obviously summer camps and spring recruiting, summer camps, and just getting ready for the season.
Is it special to be able to coach at your alma mater?
No doubt. I say it all the time. It's just a true blessing to be back. Been gone for about 22 years from that area. Got family all around and people I went to school with, and it's a neat experience.
Give us your general thoughts on the upcoming season.
I think any coach would say they're cautiously optimistic. And I've said this many times, really our coming in has really been better than I hoped as far as how our players have responded. I guess everybody feels like they have a great spring. So we felt like we had a really good spring, really no issues this off season. So, those things have all gone well. And, obviously in August we'll know a lot more. We're still trying to find a few guys, but we had a good spring.
What do you like most about your team this year?
I think going back to that first initial attitude that we've seen and just seeing the change. And, we told our guys they've won games there. They've had good teams. We want to be great. And they've responded, and we tell our guys all the time, it's not everybody but you. So when we're talking to you, it's the whole group. It's everybody has got to buy in. We've seen that. And that's been it's been a neat experience to watch them come together and embrace our staff. So, we'll see what happens, but I've been pleased to this point.
What is the biggest challenge for your team this year?
Wow. I think every team goes into, how are you going to start off? How are you going to handle the long haul? Obviously, it's not a sprint. We know it's a marathon, but, I like what I've seen out of them. So, I've got a lot of, of high expectations. We've got to get better for sure on defense. That's kind of where I start. But we got to get better defensively, and hopefully we took some steps toward that in the spring.
What are your general impressions of the OVC race this year?
I mean, I had been at South Alabama before and getting to see a lot of these guys. I played UT Martin, and I think they were leading the country in offense at the time. And then watching film since I've been here, it's just an impressive league. I don't see how anybody could not watch our teams from last year, from what I've seen, and not be impressed. Just the games were competitive. A lot of high-scoring games, and just from a fan's perspective, obviously that was probably a good thing to watch.
What will it take for your team to be in the championship hunt this season?
I think once again, any coaches tell you you're going to have some luck. You're going to have things fall your way. We'll see. You got to. We want to start strong like everybody, but our conference is very competitive. And going back and looking at past history and watching those games last year, there's not it doesn't seem to be a lot separating the teams. So it could come down to a play here or there.
Tell us a little about your schedule and how it plays out for your team this year.
Well, we opened up with Alabama State, which is picked to win the SWAC, I believe, the other day. So we've got our work cutting out, going on the road, which will be a great test for us. It's an in-state game, should be a great crowd. So that's a great start. We play Jacksonville University at home, who's getting better every year. North Alabama is a huge traditional Division II, big rivalry for Jack State in the past. So that's going to be a good game. They're doing nothing but getting better. And then we go to Georgia State, which is our FBS opponent, at the Georgia Dome, which should be another great game, close proximity. And then, then we start the conference play. So it's there's no rest in there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.